Today on Joker Watch, I give you a tour of my shop. Welcome to the watch. All right, here in the middle of my shop, I have my table saw workbench. I have a 10-inch Skil table saw. It's a pretty cheap table saw, but with the workbench around it, it does everything I need it to do. I also have a Delta table saw fence system attached to it. This thing is awesome to have. Over here, I have an insert for my router. It's not a router lift, it's a router insert because calling it a lift would be wrong, but it works decent enough. When I remake this workbench, I did purchase a JESSM router lift, and I plan on putting that in here, and that will be a huge upgrade. Super excited about that. And on each side, I have a cabinet door. It's pretty just wide open in there. I just randomly throw some stuff in there. It gets lost and gone forever, but that will be fixed whenever I remake this. Directly behind my table saw is my outfeed table. And this is a funny story, but this is actually a $30 table I got from Salvation Army that I turned into an outfeed table. I have just a little outlet that I have ran through my outfeed table and a cup holder because homeboy gets thirsty.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
So I have a fully functioning dust collector integrated into this that feeds the table saw router. Then I also have 2 outlets on the outside for power for when I'm sanding. I installed a vise on this. I do plan on building a traditional woodworking workbench, so if that interests you, come back, watch that video, it should be fun. You can watch me stumble through using chisels and hand tools and trying to do traditional joinery. Behind the outfeed table is my hand tool wall and workbench. And then to the far side, I have my TV. I use that to watch sports when I'm out here or YouTube channels to get inspiration when I'm building something. But when I'm filming, I just throw my logo up there, but I do plan on building a logo. So if you're interested on how to build a custom logo without a CNC, I plan on doing that, so come back and take a look. So to the right of my table saw and outfeed table, I got my miter station. This miter station gives me 6 feet of infeed and 4 feet of outfeed. In the center of my miter station, I have my miter saw. This is a Bauer 12-inch miter saw that I got from Harbor Freight. It does what I need it to do. Dust collection is terrible. It sucks, and not in the good way.
It sucks.
Bad. But so apparently does every miter saw. So can't really complain. I also have more small part organizing bins that are inside these shelves, along with a speaker for when I'm out here listening to music, and some drawers. Moving down underneath the miter station, I have a refrigerator that I keep some drinks in and some chocolates that my 3-year-old always steals when I'm at the firehouse, so she keeps me thin and hungry. And next to that, I have an old Craftsman workbench that I integrated into the miter station. Now on top, I have my Rikon 10-inch bandsaw. So on the left side of my table saw, I got my clamps and my straight edges. I store them up against the wall right next to my lumber racks. And then attached to my lumber racks, I keep some more F-style clamps. So at the entrance of my shop, I have more lumber storage, along with a cabinet that stores my shop vac and shop vac accessories. I got some more cabinets that just store some junk that I can't find anywhere else to go, along with a shop cart and an old cabinet that was going to be tossed out that I store all my finishing stains, paints, and equipment in. So at the entrance of the shop, this is my 4-year-old daughter's workbench. She'll come out here and spend hours with me building stuff and taking a hammer and hitting a piece of wood, and it's bonding time that is worth its weight in gold. I really appreciate the time that I have to be able to spend with her out here, and it's memories that I will be able to cherish for a lifetime. And that concludes the tour of the Joker Watch shop. I really appreciate you clicking on this video. Stay safe out there, and your watch is ended.